hammer form, assassinating someone, and using that intangibility to run out is often a really good combination that Kai'Sa can also follow up on. And we see the Zeri locked in after a continual round of nerfs. Still
this mid lane, Maple. Yeah, he's going to have the Hex Flash jumped on top of him. They will get the knock up and the CC down. The first blood goes over to the Rakan and BDS.
The game.
Yeah, and you then have to fight every single moment of every single objective because there's nothing you can really do. And now you can see with Wako, knowing that the Dragon TP ward there, the pink just behind the red buff, so that could be a place for Adam to look for a bit of a flank. You can see now the Dragon going down very, very closely, and they're going to try and push them off. TP from the Kennen coming in. They've already caught out the Dragon and taken out the Sejuani. They're trying to turn back in. A slicing Maelstrom lands onto quite a few members. Can they finish them off? That is the question. The Scion's a beefy boy, but not that beefy at this early stage. As they look to try and just gain as much resources as possible, and with PSG picking this early kind of, you know, top jungle mid, very much in the first 3 picks of this draft, it makes sense that they had a lot of priority here. It makes sense that the, you know, the top half of their map is the one that's getting ahead.
Yeah, I think so. I like the decision here. Getting Aja, getting the Rift Herald at the same time, even grabbing the Negatron Cloak can help a ton to negate a lot of that. But
and I mean, look, we talked about how patient and calm BDS can be, but they seem to be a little bit behind on the plays right now, because that's a tower for a tower and a dragon. So PSG are already coming out on top of this trade.
Yeah, I mean, PSG definitely have a bit of a tempo advantage just from the fact that Asha will be uncontested in side lanes and can get...
It felt like he was on point with every unstoppable, or unbreakable, every single time he needed to put down the
now leash down to that side of the map. And Lebrov is marking Asha, knowing that he needs to keep that exhaust.
Oh, it's going to be Adam dropping down his ultimate to get out of that particular fight. Now we might see the Dragon taken. That's going to be Soul Point now for PSG. There is the flank, and they knew he was there, but they couldn't stop it. The cleanse comes out after Sheo threw down the Glacial Prison. It's a fight on 2 different fronts. You can see Crowny trying to see if he can put down damage here on the backside. Whoa. Doing decently into Maple. Pew, pew. Can he do the Zeri things? Everyone's flank. Yeah. Pentakill. Oh, maybe a pentakill happened here right now as we see Sheo gets a little bit caught up there. CC down. He's going to lose his aftershock and he gets taken down. Wako with 1 kill. There is the slicing Maelstrom to try and slow the retreat. The exhaust comes out. Aja has to back away. He's taking a lot of damage and he flashes out. Adam is TPing in. He's going to ult straight away, you would imagine, to try and catch somebody. He'd come back in or look for a fight. Aja, no flash this time, so can't really look to engage. Whoa, Junja looking a bit aggressive there and going to take a lot of damage. And they shotgun on the backside! Wako looking to take out Nuke. Good flash away from the Shurima ultimate, and now he's taking out Nuke. The ultimate from the Maokai keeps everybody in place, and a double kill for Wako as the Scion is now dead. Sheo running for his life. It's looking like it's going to be an ace. Not quite, though, as you can see that the Sejuani should be up. No, he's been caught! And there it is! Ace 5 for none. PSG, they were just as bored as we were.
Wako had enough of this slow gameplay, just goes in on his own and breaks the ankles of BDS, mechanically outplaying them to win that fight, get Soul Point for his team, and plays the fights better. They were trying to be aggressive in the Dragon fight 2 fights ago.
In Wales, where it was like, even on the 1-5 Renekton game in Game 3, he still looked like the best player, and it was because he's Shunja going forward again. He's pretty tanky, and they're going to look to try and help him out. He will eventually go down to the tower. Crowny picks that one up there. Eventually, he does get punished for going a little bit too far forward, but the base has been cracked.
Yeah, fortunately enough, Aja was just pushing down in the mid lane there, able to break that one, but maybe Junjia should stop pressing W on Sheo when he has his Arctic Assault up. Not going to relieve quite enough pressure to force PSG back yet.
Whoa, Adam, he needs to try and make a play. He knows it. He tries to flash in aggressively. Nuke does eventually get away, but only to get hit by the Q, not quite going down. And you can see Wako kind of corralling them, pushing them in, saying, you can't fight me right now. I'll take a free inhib.
And look at the power of the Ocean Soul. Triple Ocean Dragon putting PSG back to full after stuffing that engage from BDS. There's no need for them to back off here despite being in a 4v5 situation. They grab the mid inhibitor on the tail end of that, and they're just going to keep pushing.
Keep going, get themselves the bot inhibitor turret, maybe the bot inhib as well. They go for a little bit more. They only have the Baron for another 30 seconds, so I imagine it's take this and get yourself back out, spend all that lovely, lovely gold. That's all you're gonna do.
Yeah, I don't blame Adam. Not like he's having a bad game as Nuke is in trouble.
Oh, Maple, blue suede shoes
in their base. With that Shojin, they can go the double shock blast for acceleration gate. A little busted, I'll say that. And just poke down the next turret. You're gonna have triple inhibs. Should you not be able to end the game immediately, you can at least use this pressure to fall back to the Elder spawning in Baron in a minute and a half.
Triple inhib. I don't even think they'd want to try and maybe even try and flip it. They want to try and end the game right here, right now. It's going to be on to Sheo and Adam, or Adam now gets caught. He's going to try and have to run away from this one here. I don't think he's got the health bar. He does not. He's fallen. and the rest should fall with him. They haven't got a mini wave just yet on that second tower, so we have to wait a little bit longer. Adam trying his absolute best, but the towers have gone down. The turrets are dead. The slicing maelstrom is just perfect, and they're going to be able to jump on the Crowny. Wacko goes wacky, but it won't change the result. He gets shut down. It's a nice little reprieve there for BDS.
All right, we're doing it. PSG saw that last game. They agreed it was Bedge. Yeah. They want some wokage. They're slamming this all melee composition effectively. I mean, you do have a little bit
watch
of
it be 2 kills in 20 minutes again.
If you saw
be a detriment to the side of PSG as they look for something. They're going to fully engage onto this one. Nice one from Labrov. They're going to get the flick back as well. And Junja, he's a little bit of a taxi there. Flash away by Crowny as he finally gets the Ren coming in. Wacko getting a fair bit of damage put into him as the stones are struck into the back of his head. Oh, Clans! The lollipop! It actually brings him to his doom! Very spooked out Mark knows what's coming in next. They're going to get a cleanse out of Crowny. They're going to be able to pop up the steadfast presence. Don't even need it. Wacko
just trying to land a Q over the wall.
Yeah, I was going to say Maple's already moving down, so there's not really much you can do about that. They're going to be able to get the flick back. Nicely done, but Sheo has no flash. He's nowhere to go, and that's going to be an easy kill to Maple. Sheo. I think it was Ender mentioned it on, I think it was like day 3 or something like that, maybe day 2. Is oh, Sheo, you still don't have a flash, and you were hit by an E, so now he's going to get scattered the weed coming in. The perfect execution does end up killing him off right there at the end. Nuke has no flash, and is he going to get stunned in there? There's going to be the shattering strike. And Woody says, I roamed up from bot. That's waiting, seeing if they can go for something. There's the double hex flash. Nobody ever expects the double hex flash. You cannot slice and dice away. Woody again. It is like the likes of the the LPL teams, the LCK teams. They come out and they just kind of make play after play after play, and there's just nothing you can do. You suffocate them out. Into the mid lane is that when they don't have themselves any kind of...
Oh, lordy.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't know if Aja is the one being caught out right now. We are going to see the Fate's Call come in. Keeper's Verdict doesn't really do anything. They missed the Fate's Call as well as Labrov taking a little bit of a trade back here. Finally, they will get themselves a bit of damage onto Junja. They'll drop down the Rift Hill.
The Rift Hill to drop as well. Junjia missing that Poppy knockback, but they're not done. They got TPs coming in.
They have a TP coming in. That's going to be Maple. He's a bit far away from this right now. Aja taking a fair chunk of damage, but Crowny now looking for a little bit more. Once they get those Rens in, the cleanse was not really going to do anything, and now Crowny, oh, he's a little bit...
Sheo getting some damage onto Aja, did not even have his E available, so you can see how dangerous it is for Sheo in this game. Anyone can jump on him and kill him.
I mean, just like that, a flash forward and a bonk on the head. Imagine if he had a real weapon. And now Aja, he's going to try and jump over the wall, but he's just a little bit too far away.
As well, starting to work down this bot side one here as Adam is trying to hold on to it. Might be able to defend since Junjia is busy on the Dragon, but most important one, Woody. Yeah. Way ahead of Labrov because of those kills.
Absolutely. Now we can see a big fight over this red buff right now. The Bramblebacks realizing he is the center of attention right now. While that was all happening, you put 5 members
into a Dragon fight where you hop into this enemy team and you miss everything.
TP. They're already jumping on the Labrov and they're pincering in. They're pushing them on all sides. Sheo just goes immediately into stasis, but it's only to delay the inevitable. Maple picks himself up.
He was a good player, but this is a way better performance out of him. Back in his comfort zone here on the world stage.
Just doing so to this mix. We are just absolutely inundated with exceptional mid laners. There's a fantastic ultimate to bring away the Nautilus. Crowny trying to run away, and he will get back to his support. He's doing enough, but not quite to keep himself alive. Now Nuke goes golden, but only to die a second later. A TP out by Adam. That should tell you everything about this game.
Worth more than Adam's life.
Wacko has decided that the Dragon is worth more than Adam's life. He will finally get it. And
Infernal map.
Yeah, a little bit more options available to them. Adam going to be not bumped away just yet. Going to get jumped on for the moment. They are trying to just see if they can catch on the Sheo, and if Sheo goes down, you don't have any contest whatsoever. He gets ignited. No look. Ignite from Woody, and now he can really pick the target. Crowny is not allowed to play the game. PSG have not only killed BDS, they're burying them.
Maybe you go, let's go scaling again, because game 1 wasn't this dominant at least, but BDS in trouble here. One more, why not?
It just feels so bad. I don't even really know what to say at this point. And for BDS fans, for European fans, I'm sorry that you had to wake up to this, because This is brutal, Mark. I know we're independent observers right now, LPL, LCS, but this is not fun.
No, I'm not enjoying this. So I'll tell you that. I mean, it is cool to see PSG styling. Not
Incredible.
saying I'm not, happy for them or anything, but just the lack of competition in this game and the slow pace from game one has made it a very trying series, I think, for the European fan base to watch this right now and just wanting something more. After BDS had 2 good days back-to-back in their best of 3s leading into this one.
Yeah, and look, for BDS, this game is pretty much all but done unless something crazy and, which in fairness, it has happened before. I have seen it happen. But they're looking towards game 3. And obviously, we've talked about it a couple of times. Their draft hasn't really gone into anything. I think we've mentioned it a couple of times now. Sheo's champion pool, Crownie's champion pool. It just feels like these small little things are what are really limiting BDS from having some kind of foothold in this series, and they're going to have to throw something out. I mean, do you just bring out the Olaf? I know we were talking about the gods amazing, because the actual mental fortitude and physical kind of endurance that you need to go through to do that many games on a highest stage when you start to dilute the pool. But Super Minions now and bot, you got doubles coming in. Crownie going to be the one to deal with that. I mean, it's your last hurrah really here for BDS. You need something, anything, and it has to come from anyone on your team. Honestly, it can happen, but it will just delay the inevitable, feels like, because you're dealing with doubles in every lane.
Doubles in every lane. Infernal Soul finished off as well. They're just going to sit here and wait, see if BDS want to make a play, or if they'll just let them end it.
There we go. They're going to look for it. There's the knock-up. They're only right back onto their base. They're going to use the Talia wall, but Adam dies for only the second time. Through the wall, the turret goes down. They do get the Fates call down on top of Aja, but he is just too damn tanky. Sheo goes back onto his fountain to survive, but PSG 2 in here from PSG is going to be Gnar in that top side. Very solid pick. You want to try and make sure you're not going into a melee versus the Olaf, because you will just be dominated. So having that Gnar to be able to have that range keeps you safe.
Yeah, we saw it just yesterday with
the pathing right now. He's going up towards that top side. Adam will have flash soon and level 6, so not far away from this. Maybe not on this wave, though. Maybe one more and he should be there.
Oh, both junglers going to be up here at the top side. No ult yet for Adam. This stun will actually lock him in.
He's going to go for a little bit of movement there. Aja getting caught out a little bit there. You can see Adam just trying to go for something. Flash forward. No. He got the shield down, but the first blood still goes over to the side of Aja. Sheo needs to flash forward. That means he's already condemned himself to death. He knows he has everyone else on the side of PSG coming up, so he'll donate that one over to Junja.
The 2-for-1.
I take it back. We might still have gods in this game, or in this series, as we see now an engage on the bot side. They will get the CC down straight away here onto Labrov, and yeah, he's dead. He knows he is. He's not going to burn any summoners there.
You're able to channel that one onto Wako, doing what AD carries do best, walking up and stealing kills.
Oh, and stealing ultimates. Maple. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Luke was going for the play there. He was feeling himself a little bit, trying to get some momentum back in this game because it had not been going well. So available so that Wako can continue just destroying this turret. Now we have Sheo finding an angle, maybe
looking for Woody, who does have the gravity field, maybe going for the flash as well. They get the headbutt pulverized, but can they finish off the damage? That's the question. They finally do with a little bit of a smite there.
Getting them caught out, looking for that jungle.
Jungler's having a little bit of a move here. You see Wako moving forward. Wako's a little bit isolated now. May actually be getting jumped on and assassinated because you've got the lethality. TP coming in, that's going to be the Gnar with wave, so it's probably just going to be the 2 while the tower and bot lane does go down to reinstate that 2,000 gold lead. But
I mean, what the call was, it was going to go bad no matter what, even if you didn't end up blast coning into the dragon pit there.
Oh, well, Crownie's dead. Labrov is
to trade out a turret for, but instead wanted to contest here.
Still going. They're looking for this. BDS, no, they have to go for something. Labrov on the backside looking for it. Woody gets caught out. Woody gets assassinated. They kill off one. Junja looks to the guy to get Cataclysm, but he can't get anybody else. Now, can they jump onto Wako? He does have a flash available. Does only need the 90 counter Berlet, but can he get back over the wall? He's flashed forward, and they will get killed down. Nuke picks himself up that kill.
And Woody allowing Crownie to annihilate him with the Halo Blades and build there. And then Junjia just not tanking at all yet, gets assassinated second, and they're getting solo killed, or at least ran up lanes. And so here, while Aja is getting this solo turret, at least Adam is slightly more relevant. Maple is not snowballing quite so hard, despite getting 2 kills, stacking out of PSG, which is pretty critical. And Hex Dragon is a pretty fine reward as a result, but you do want to start dropping some of these turrets. There are still none of you would pick up some sort of resist. No, he is here to split push and win the game. Adam says he's had enough.
32 health. It's an insult or something like that, so he's just baiting them out, getting the flag and dragging them. Yeah, honestly, with the damage he's able to get onto them, it might be a one-shot. Maokai ultimate for Maple as he throws it across. We're going to see them try and go for a fight. It's a bit of a cross of the lanes. There we go. BDS secure themselves a dragon, but they are stunned up a little bit. Crownie gets jumped on and immediately predicted on the backside. Ashi can't finish him off. Neither can the Silas. They're going to try and maybe mirror this back right back on top of Caitlyn, and she goes down. They're trading this one back. It's a 2 for 3. Oh, sorry, 2 for 2.
PSG, Aja absolutely having a monstrous ultimate there. He's not done. He's got red buff. He wants to scrap.
He wants to scrap indeed. He's getting Mega now as well. He might be able to get himself the kill and get himself out for free. Kaisa's around, but I don't think that Crownie wants any.
He was in the pit, able to hit multiple important members.
Yeah, Maple didn't really do a lot of damage at all, but we're going straight back into the action right there. We're going to steal away the Alistair ultimate as we look to try and make this fight work. They're a little bit isolated though, because that Maokai ultimate's doing it work in its own right. Nuke picked up the first kill. They get Maple back over the wall as he gets himself an ultimate stolen away from the Alistair. Now they're turning and burning onto Sheo, who's very tanky, but is he tanky enough to survive against all this damage? The shutdown, but Azir falls at the end of it all. It's a 2 for 3. It's a 3 for PSG. Potentially use over the wall as Adam tries to play keep away. Crownie and Sheo doing the work right now. Ooh, Aji takes a huge chunk of damage. Junja walking away from this one here, but I don't think he's going to get out with his life. No, he is not. Labrov perfectly placed to try and keep everybody off. The Baron still on 4,000 HP as Aja has to back away. He's not going into Mega just yet. Crownie gets caught. Crownie is still alive. They shove back the Wacko as he finally gets caught down. They're looking for Crownie. How has he survived? Just about taken away. Sheo can't finish off this Baron. He needs Adam. He needs his top laner. They need to go back on to do this damage. Aji has been the carry of this team for PSG in game number 3. He's looking for a little bit more damage. The smite can't come out just yet. Finally does go in. He's kiting it. He's kiting it. He's looking for more. Adam, you need to run away. You need to use that damage. Oh, coming out here from Crownie is monstrous. But Aja is huge as well. You can see Maple off to the side here, looking for a bit of a flank. Has got Labrov's ultimate. The Unbreakable Will. Can he make something work?
Getting a little low.
Junja goes in a little early. The Cataclysm now down. The smite comes in. Sheo gets it again. That's the third one on swing and a miss by Maple. They can start to isolate him out and get that true damage in. Labrov just keeping everybody else away. Flashes forward, jumps in onto Wacko, and that's the play you need. Aja will try and turn it around like he did at Baron, but not today. Massive shutdowns, 5 kills.
Try and save this game.
He's gonna have to pull out all the stops. Not quite level 16, so not quite sure he can take that Alistair ult just yet again. The Nexus is in their sights. BDS keeping themselves alive at Worlds, looking to make a big statement game. They flashes from that last fight. You got so many resources. Look at across the board. Nobody has anything.
Late game. Silas is no joke, but the rest of the team does drop off, especially when you have items.
Oh, the TP flank. TP flank here from Aja to try and make something work here. They're going to try and burn down Nuke as best they possibly can. He puts down his ultimate. He is going to be able to zoom away, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this one alive. He will not. Luckily for the side of BDS. A first amount of damage. And this thing, it doesn't look like it does a lot initially, but when you start to take them down with the bit of AP here, Crownie.
Oh no.
Labrov has to pop his ultimate. He's getting CC'd in. He does pop himself over. Labrov gets caught. They're going to try and get onto Junja. They know if they kill the jungler, there's no way you can smite fight this now with Nuke back into play. They're going to see them go straight in. They're using all the ultimates there, trying to make this one work. Trying to jump down on top of Maple, who has to sacrifice himself for the betterment of his team, but he will fall. Or the bluff, I should say, but BDS called it on them. Nuke gets jumped on by the Junja, the Cataclysm down. Can he kill off the jungler? Can he get out alive? He can get one of those things, which is keeping his life for now. Junja gets hit on the backside of this play. Crownie is not here. Woody misses another flash over the wall. Hexol hit the live button because we're going back into live. We're going to see them go for it. They've turned and burned. They're going to be able to run into Aja. If they can kill him off, it's massive. They assassinate him, and it'll all be huge for BDS. The series isn't over. This game is everything to them, and their world's hands just stand so close to being over, but they're hanging on.
Hanging on, grabbing the soul at the end of that previous sequence, and here grabbing the Baron, giving no neutral objectives to the side of PSG. Labrov running defense here, making sure they can't reset and cut the wave potentially. Just yesterday they had a game where they almost lost despite having soul. There was an incredible engagement
from moving forward, but all they need is one window to open. Inhibitor in the bot lane has fallen. Can they get themselves 2 inhibitors? That is the question. Stolen Maokai ultimate from Maple gets thrown out. Now Everyone just kind of backs themselves away. Good blocking by Labrov, who tries to look for an engage onto Junja. Takes a huge amount of damage. He's going to have to walk away, and that is the second inhibitor down. They're being made work for it. They're being made pushed so hard for BDS. This is step 1 of 3, and they are already at 40 minutes.
They are strapping themselves in for a long haul for the Swiss stage, but they are going for it.
He's looking at, he's very isolated. It's almost like deja vu. He gets knocked back. Has flash, gets himself over the wall. Gonna look for a little bit more damage onto him. He's dead. Q assassinated Crowny now with very little mana. Needs to be very careful as Maple jumps in on top of him, but he had the stopwatch. We made note of it earlier, but Crowny is dead. Now it's on to Nuke to be the carry. They need to kill Maple as soon as possible. Aja goes forward, but he goes down. Now you can look to a little bit more, but look at the damage from Wacko. This is a Caitlyn on a mission, looking to be the hero of PSG. They want a clean record, a clean 3-0. Adam trying to be the god he was touted to be. But right now, gods can bleed, and he's taking a hell of a beating.
Oh, teleport coming back in for Nuke. He's going to try and end this one.
He's going to look to try and kill off the Caitlyn. 1, 2, one more. He doesn't even need it. Nuke TPing in with the kill, and BDS, they roar back into life. They will not go quietly into the night, and they will get a game in this best of 5.
We are headed to game 4. BDS rally in this game, finally taking away the Kaisa. So it would be no surprise if Adam goes for the G.
We got the G, the O, and the S. If we go to a game 5, I need to get the Darius on that particular pick. But the Garen does.
Yes, here now Labrov has an angle.
He does get the hook there on top of the Alistar, who will take a fierce chunk of damage. The Ignite is ticking. One more auto, and Crowny gets first blood. Aja. No, there's a little bit of a move onto him now. Gets hooked back. Will have the flash that he needed. He's getting stunned up, but do they have the damage afterwards? The Ignite goes in. Flash over by Adam. He wants this kill. Needs it to spin to win. Let's Beyblade. Adam picks up the kill. And it comes off of a great rotation from Labrov. And I really want to hit home how impressed I've been with Labrov this entire play in Herald, because the AD carry and mid lane of BDS are not here. This is a 3v5 at best for the side of BDS. But here we go. They're going to try and jump in. They get down the Maokai route, and they will pick up that kill. Aja is ticking down with the Ignite, but will not go down. Now Labrov has a flash available to him. Don't think he's going to need it just yet. Maybe they look to turn and burn on this fight. They still have Adam with a little bit of damage. A flash available. They jump in. They get the route down. He flashed away. The Miasma not down quick enough. Not quite able to get the flash forward. Petrifying gaze onto Junja, and he finally ticks down. Aja and Wacko finally coming in. Nuke on the wrong side of this fight. While that was all happening, it was always going to be a 5v from that play, but they are still ahead. They are still kind of stacking themselves up, and with that first dragon picked up, they may look for another fight in a minute.
Yeah, we also have Wacko, who was the one who grabbed the Rift Herald at the tail end of that chase down sequence, which is nice, but I'm sure that was a little scary.
A little scary. It's still a little scary because Aja might have to flash away here. They're going to kind of collapse around him. He does have a blast cone. Flashback over by Adam, who's got himself an ultimate if he wants to try and use it. A flashback from Aja, just in kind. They're now punching on top of this chase, and the Daisy just standing in front of him. Pushing him in, maybe a TP in the alcove. It's exactly that. And they're looking for a little bit more. The double knock-up is good. Wacko has nowhere to go. He has been grounded. Go to your room, mister. You shall not be able to go play your video games anymore. Woody trying to run away. He will have the Maokai ultimate to just about try and get him out. Now a TP coming in. That's going to be Maple on the backside of this one with the hammer smash. A flash forward from Crowny. One more auto attack, and he goes down. Not quite. BDS are trying to stack that of very much the objective they've loved to stack the entirety of the year. They will get themselves a second one.
Vision of PSG moving down the river here. Adam knowing that he is alone on the top side to pressure as heavily as he wants to. You can see how this matchup goes.
For it. He's going for it. Bring down the hammer.
Get some turret back into his pocket. Get some gold. Hopefully you get him up to level 11 to help contest against Adam, because otherwise you're gonna have trouble in side lane all game long.
Bruv, it's not worth it.
The hammer
it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. You need to back away. All right, we're going to have a fight. He really wanted that pink ward. Unfortunately for him, he's going to have to probably pay the price for it. Never mind, he's not gone down just yet. And he's got the shielding in from the Ivern as well. The slowdown Junja finally finishes that one off. The Miasma comes in to keep Crowny. They know that Adam is there. Junja very much aware of it, but he didn't know how blood-hungry Adam is. He can smell the victory. He can smell the reverse sweep, and he wants it.
He's not done yet. Aja extended in the long lane. The Rylai's slow.
Oh, they're looking for it right now. Will get caught out here. Ooh. Adam doesn't want to go for it just yet. Just recognizes he doesn't have exact information on where everyone else was from a PS time. So are PSG. They need to look for a fight. Aja has been spotted on a ward. There is the ultimate from the Maokai, trying to get something in. Smite comes in here for Sheo, so they have secured themselves the Chem Soul. Can they now corral on top of everybody? Maple's dead. The Stride Breaker is massive to try and slow them all down. They're running for their lives. They get the Adam over the wall. He doesn't need a flash anymore because he's got an Ivern on the 1v1 on the bot side. BDS, they're looking for everything. Oh, the hook almost lands onto Woody and Wacko. He's still on Aphelios. You have to be so careful of this now. Of top lane in game number 3 to honestly nothing really happening for him right now.
Not again.
Bring down Divine
99.
Yeah.
Couple decimals.
I mean, technically BDS could type FF and surrender. That's always a possibility.
As long as the game is running, it is not 100%.
But they're looking to try and catch out Labrov. PSG know their backs against the walls, and they're getting desperate. Maple can't run away, and now Junja will go down as well. They're chasing them all away. Wacko cleanses, but a bit too early. They're looking for the big Alistair, turning them into beef burgers. Finally, Aja TP's in with a 3-man counter-strike. Woody just knocks away the 80 carry of BDS to try and save his own one. He's going to be able to get him underneath the tower, though, or it's going to be underneath the blue buff, and we go back into another scrappy fight. Adam is coming. Look at the mini-map. They're just waiting. They're waiting for him to come in. They want him to finish this whole thing off. Woody finally going back in, trying to get the CC down. Crowny gets the dust blade, which means he's invulnerable. Crowny looking for a little bit more. They don't need Adam. Double kill for Crowny. BDS in total control.
They instantly move on to the Baron buff after destroying PSG. They are heading to a
Adam is strong, but, you know, still needs to pay a little bit of respect as he does have the blue buff. Excuse me, blue buff, the Baron buff. Easily.
And yeah, I feel like this is a game 5 that we are heading to. You can see on those graphics there.
Adam looking for a little bit of a move here. 1v2.
Why not?
He is not locked in here with you. You are locked in here with him. Adam now 1v3. We'll take it a 1v4. Wacko's left to defend the base. Adam will eventually go down, but PSG, you're losing the game.
Wacko will have to defend 1v4 while these teleports come in. It will take some time.
They're looking for
an
it.
empowered recall.
BDS want to send us to a game 5. They want it now. 24 minutes on the clock. You've got the Alistair in, and the Alistair's back dead. Sent to the Shadow Realm. Now, can BDS get these turrets down? That's the question. Maple looking for a little bit of a movement. They will get the ultimate down onto Wacko, who will get back to the safety of his Nexus. Drop back in, though. Crowny shotgunning BDS to a game 5, but not power play AWS, excuse me, but now pushing in. Labrov maybe looking for a hook. They're going to try and jump onto the Alistair, who hasn't popped the Unbreakable Will just yet, but they have gotten out Nature's Grasp. The Daisy just being so good at keeping everyone away from the carries. Jump onto Junja, and this could be it. Petrifying Gaze just slows people down. They get the knock-up. Crowny goes golden. They need to kill off the carry of BDS, but he's just been punted away. It's all chaos right now. Sheo moving in. Crowny stays alive, and so do BDS. We are going to game 5. We are going to Silver Scrapes.
Try and punish the Darius.
Okay, so Nuke saying, look, I can burst this out. I can get the pressure. Double 80 carry now on the side of BDS. They will melt towers if they're left alone for too long. However, there's Maple and Nuke now moving back down towards this dragon. It's the first dragon of the game, and we know how much BDS love their dragons. There is the Weaver's Wall coming straight out. They're going to try and jump in, but a knockback from onto Woody means that he goes down, but it's a first blood. Dragon stolen by BDS as we got the resets coming in maybe for Nuke, as Wacko has to flash away straight away as he realizes he can't take this fight. Neither can Junja as he looks to try and trade it back, but Nuke gets himself a double. He wants to. You do not have your support, and they will back that one away. So Adam
saw Tilly in the flank. I was hoping for a wall
Adam,
in.
He wants that ghost play. He'll get the stride breaker, gets a little bit of damage out, trying to get those stacks up, brings down the ult.
BDS for his hyper carry, or not hyper carry, but his very aggressive carry playstyle.
Oh, Sheo just turned and burned onto that one. He was like, all right, we can take this fight. There's a Cataclysm. The knockback is good for Junja. So I actually think he was in a bad situation there. As you can see, PSG realizing they were just going to lose a tower. Themselves the bot turret, but they'll also get themselves a second dragon. Doesn't mean though that surely will knock over this turret in the mid lane. So PSG finally back on the front foot in terms of the objective trades and looking to try and make sure they're not just losing out around the map.
No, dead even in gold. Red team Adam finished off his second turret will put them back
More valuable later on. Now PSG, they find themselves in enemy territory. Flash forward though, triple man knockup as Junja gets punted right back into the arms of Adam. He does get the flag and drag away. Nice flick back as well from the Talia. Now KazaLoLLCShighlights does stop down Woody, and there is one more kill. BDS building. Level. Obviously the LFL is a beast of its own, to be perfectly honest. But flash in, the upper hand, they found Wacko, and he is dead. The Gnar nowhere near getting up towards Mega, not quite able to get himself the Labrov flick back, but they will be able to get themselves the Baron secured. Now, can Labrov get away from this without dying? No, he cannot. They lose one. Nuke going in a little bit aggressively. They do get him back on top of this one, and he is shut down. 2 kills to 1. The Baron
just getting a little too crazy there. Had his flash up, maybe thinking, hey, if I can get my E reset. There have been quite a few, but usually it's at least sided one way. This time it is BDS slightly favorite, able to grab this turret now. Up, back, quite up for another 15 or 20 seconds.
Oh, Sheo going to throw out Nature's Grasp as they do catch out onto Junja, who able to tank it out, and that's what you like. It's just kind of, that's just how it is.
Yeah. yeah. So either way, I think BDS is feeling very,
just because they're not going towards the Dragon, they're actually moving towards the Baron instead. There's the upper hand, but it's on the Junja. Uses the Starbreaker, but Adam gets caught back a little bit on the backside of this. A lot of damage. It's a lot of rocks to the back of the head. Wacko finishes him off, and Adam. Here we go, 6,000 HP. Sheo drops down the ultimate. He needs to get into the pit. He goes in, not quite able to steal it. It goes over to PSG. Agi goes into immediate stasis and flashes away.
To join in once it does happen. In fact, PSG just says, screw the Dragon, excuse me. We're going to go start pushing these waves out topside, and they have mid push.
There could be a big flank coming in. Sheo will have his ultimate very soon, but not quite just yet. Picks up the blue book.
He's getting his items. He's having a proper front line. And we talked about flubbed engages from PSG getting melted by double AD carry. Same thing is true.
We kind of criticized the Crown of the Shatter Queen because it's very much a defensive item, but he's got damage now available to him alongside that Shadow Flame. So this is becoming harder and harder for BDS. We talked about it, how they were on the precipice of getting themselves a reverse sweep. They still had work to do, though.
If we've learned anything, though, about plans thus far, is don't catch chickens before they hatch.
Junja, half his HP there, just is gone. BDS are still being coerced backwards. It's a 4-item Zeri. Another fantastic Weaver's Wall just separates anyone out. Actually, I take that back. Actually stops the entirety of PSG from maybe going for a play, which is a little unfortunate, but the idea was there. Now Sheo on a little bit of a flank, maybe looking to try and go for something here. Here we go. Labrov goes in. They're going to try and burst out somebody here. The front line cannot stand tall as Aja falls down first. BDS. I don't think he knows anyone's coming up here. I don't think he knows that everybody is here. And now he's going to get jumped on, flicked back, CC'd into oblivion. But he's not got Wacko, so he's not getting taken down. The upper hand comes back in. The Cataclysm is down. Finally, the DPS is here, but now Nuke and Crowny. Dragons, maybe 7 if we get that far, but this game burning it, and that's going to burn down so quickly. Junja has to get on top of this. There's a Cataclysm, but Junja can't join back on top of this one. Flash away by Adam as the Baron goes down. Perfectly done by BDS, but can they get anything else? Labrov on the flank, looking for a little bit more, but just gets stunned right off the W of the Talia. They have to reset though. Super Minions are pushing in the bot side. It's a good move from BDS, but it can turn into a terrible one if they don't get out alive.
We'll have to see if they can get a clean recall off here. One is out in Crowny, but the rest are being chased down.
Oh, nice punt backwards. The flash in with the Magnet Storm. They're going to jump down onto Adam. Getting out with only 1 death would be very nice indeed. Aja trying to move forward on top of this. Does get the ultimate down on top of Sheo. That's another staggered death timer. As you can see, Crowny was the one to deal with the Super Minions. Now Labrov trying to just be the hero for his team as he gets taken out. It took too long for them to clear out. A couple of people coming back in about 15 seconds or so. They might try and they don't have minions. And they will be cleared out fairly quickly, so I don't think they're going to be able to end, but that's 2 inhibitors down. This Baron, Red Bull Baron power play will be PSG, 5-man strong. Labrov moving in to try and find some kind of a flank. He has been spotted by Maple and immediately has to go into his ultimate. Junja's in the pit, and now they have to try and burn down this Dragon before he can. No, Soul confirmed for BDS. Now they got this Moonlight Vigil completely. Can he get one more big play? He's looking for it. He may be able to Hex Flash over the wall. Woody might be the target. Labrov does kind of get spotted out a little bit. Now you can see the lightning crash comes down. Junja goes completely hayward. Aja is dead, and now the reset can come in. Wacko needs to run away, but he's smited down. He has a stopwatch, but he's on so little HP. BDS are doing it. BDS are killing them, and BDS will complete it. Quadra kill for Nuke. Be damned your curses. Be damned your expectations. BDS are going to Swiss.
They've done it. The reverse sweep by BDS. The redemption from falling at the hands of Mad Lions in Spring Split, able to make the main stage of Worlds.
There has only been 2 previous reverse sweeps at Worlds. This will be the 3rd, and it will be the 1st for LEC. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and BDS are going to the main stage.
The absolute